Last week on Backroad Journals, the Oregon Overland edition, we adventured deep into the Owyhee Canyon to historical Birch Creek Ranch. We had such a good time exploring the ranch, but unfortunately what was supposed to be a 2-night camp turned into one due to the unpredictability of the weather. We visited Jordan Craters, with Coffee Pot Crater being the largest vent. This is one of Oregon's youngest lava fields. We ended this journey at an RV park in Jordan Valley to regroup and plan the next part of our adventure.
Okay, we just packed up and left our spot in the RV park. Glad we parked in the RV park because it would have been either Bates Motel or the RV park, and we chose right. We're all refreshed, packed up at the local convenience store here, and now we're headed further down south, and we will see you down there.
Before heading out to explore and find camp for the night, we had a stop at Rome Station to try the burgers we'd heard so much about. It's a cute little store. So we just picked up some burgers from Rome Station. It's kind of a one-stop shop. There's a restaurant in there, a few groceries, a little bit of liquor, a little bit of regular food. And here we are. We're gonna have our burgers.
Yay, and I got tater tots.
And tater tots.
This is seriously a massive burger. It is so good. Well worth the stop.
After finishing our lunch, we made our way to the close-by Pillars of Rome. The community of Rome in Malheur County received its name from the imposing nearby formations of fossil-bearing clay that looked like Roman ruins. These strange white bluffs served as a landmark for pioneers, reminding them of the structures of ancient Rome. After losing track of time once again, we were on our way to find camp near a lookout overlooking the Owyhee Canyon. The lookout would have made the perfect camp for the night, but due to the strong winds coming up from the canyon, we reluctantly decided to move on to find a calmer camp. We backtracked about an hour and a half and eventually found camp at Antelope Reservoir.
There's the campground. There's fire pits there.
Made it to camp tonight, not the camp we expected. Michelle's taking down laundry that we did yesterday.
We did yesterday, but it didn't all dry.
Okay. We didn't quite end up in the camp that we were hoping to end up in today. We had a relatively late start to the day. Had a burger at Rome Station, which was incredible, and we have leftovers. It was so huge we couldn't finish it for lunch. We would have had to take a nap right away. So we'll have leftovers for dinner tonight, which is great. Tomorrow morning we're trying to get out relatively early. We do want to get out by 9 o'clock the latest. We're driving roughly 3 hours on the highway tomorrow and headed further west now. This is probably the southernmost that we'll be at the moment in Oregon, and now we're going to head west. We're trying to look for a camp where we're going to be staying for 2 nights. We've been having one-nighters the entire trip except for the first 2 nights in the Owyees. So I think we need to slow down a little bit, and we will be having a 2-nighter wherever that may be along the way. If we find a nice spot, that's what we're going to do. Spend 2 nights. We still have, a week and a half to go before we got to be back on the island. But that's the plan. So we're going to call it a night for today, and we will see you tomorrow wherever we're going to end up. See you there. Have a good night. By the way, we've got a really nice sunset. I don't think you can actually see that. Can you see that? Oh yeah, right behind me. There you go. Sunset happening right now. That's cool. Anyways, good night everyone. I'm getting eaten by mosquitoes. See you tomorrow. This, my friends, is mosquitoes right outside our patio window. And we're not going to let them in. Jeez.
We settled into camp overlooking this stunning reservoir, and Holger got a little bit of editing done before dinner.
I am trying to edit a video here.
Okay.
Okay, after leaving this morning, we made it down into the Owyhee Canyon lands.
We ended our evening basking under the moon and stars, with a pack of coyotes as our soundtrack for the evening. Oh, that sounded closer.
That is so cool.
After a good cup of instant coffee and enjoying the sunrise, we actually made it out of camp earlier than expected. We are now making our way towards the west to look for camp. Little did we know that the following days are going to be full of surprises. Tune in next week for episode 6 of our Oregon Overland adventure, and don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button to follow us along. It's completely free. See you next week. Oh, I love these old ovens.